Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I want to take you guys along to do something a little different, and that is show you how it is that I plan out my week in my Erin Condren life planner. As you guys can see, this is definitely in the horizontal spread, not the standard vertical spread that a lot of people show on YouTube. So I figured I would show you how it is that I've managed to make this setup work for me. It does take some getting used to if you're accustomed to the vertical planner, but it's still a great planner nonetheless, and it's the one that I prefer. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the planning. Now this week is kicking off with a bang because on Monday is my husband's 35th birthday. So in order to give that date a little bit of extra life, I'm going to go ahead and be using stickers from my Mombi 365 sticker collection, and this particular collection is just named stickers. Each collection has its own name, but that's just the one that happened to fall for this particular category. And I apologize for the fuzzy camera. I didn't realize it was having such a hard time autofocusing, but if you bear with me, I promise it'll clear up here shortly. So unfortunately, this particular sticker collection doesn't have any birth date stickers, but you know what, you get nearly 2,000 stickers in this book, so I'll make do with what I can find. And what I found were these really cute celebrate stickers that I just went ahead and added on Monday to commemorate his birthday. And that's just me being super indecisive as to where I want to stick it. The great thing about these stickers is that they are actually, if you don't like the placement, you can really easily pull them back up and place them somewhere else, which is just so great for somebody who's as indecisive as I am. Now, in addition to Monday being my sweet husband's birthday, it's also a day chock full of errands and activities that I've got to get done for our family and for our children. The very first activity or errand that I have to run is making sure that I drop off my minivan to our dealership. Unfortunately, our minivan is having some issues with our control panel that has our sliding doors open and closed just from the driver's seat, as well as the rear latch on the tailgate is having some problems. So anyway, long story short, I have got to take it into the dealership. So I'm just going to go ahead and write in a reminder to myself to make sure that I get that done. I am a visual learner, which means I like to see things, so as well as having an electronic calendar that gives me pop-up reminders to keep me on task, I like to visually see what I have going on. So paper planners and daily to-do lists are definitely my jam because they help me stay on track in my otherwise pretty scatterbrained life. So in addition to writing, events that are, once in a while recurring events, I make sure to write down events that I have going on all the time. So for example, writing down any bills that we have due, that just helps us stay accountable not only to knowing what's going on where, but it also helps us stay accountable to our budget, which is super helpful given that currently in this stage of life we're trying to clear all of the personal and medical debt that we have going on in our family. In addition to those things, I do make sure to color code members of my family. So as you can see, the little red flower here is representative of my eldest child, who is designated the color red. Oh, camera, focus. There we go. So any place throughout my planner that he has anything going on will be displayed by some kind of red sticker. I tend to stick with just tiny little bullets, either something along the lines of this flower, a small arrow, or a small heart for each of my children. As you can see here, I'm adding in a different color. Green is for my middle man, my middle munchkin, just filling out what he's got going on for that day to help keep us on track. His appointments are fairly recurring, so I know when they're happening, but again, it just helps for accountability, just in case there was a week when things could be different or change. Another great reason that I bought this particular sticker book is it had these little sections where the stickers ask what's for dinner. And for me, it's super important to meal plan. Again, this helps not only because it's a healthier option, but it definitely helps save money in the long run. So having a place where I can specifically designate in my planner what I'm making for dinner just again adds to my personal accountability that I'm gonna get off my butt whenever it's time to start making dinner and actually make it. So moving on to Tuesday. Tuesday we have a family night where we get together and go over to our life group. Our life group is just a Bible study that we attend as members of our church. We have some awesome friends that we are lucky enough to be able to spend some time with on Tuesday, just listening to God's word and spending time chatting about, what we're learning about, or just whatever we've got going on in life. Or just a great group of people. Also, much like I did on Monday, we have a bill that's coming out, so I'm just going to go ahead and fill that in addition to our dinner. Now, you guys are going to get a good giggle, but I didn't realize that one of the pages was damaged, as you just saw there, and don't ask me why. It just drives my OCD self crazy to know that a couple of the stickers are damaged and it looks that way. So I'm going to try and salvage as many as I can off that sheet before I toss it and get rid of it, because it's just going to drive me nuts. Now, Wednesday, one of my children has early release and my other child doesn't go to school at all. So I'm just using this little flag that says don't forget to make sure that I remember. Again, this is a weekly occurrence, so it's pretty well engraved, but you just never know when you'll have a flighty day that things are just so all over the place that you might forget. So just a reminder helps me out. It also helps me out if I just go to make plans with somebody else. I just flip over to my planner, look at what I have going on. I can say, yes, I can make that lunch. No, I can't, because I'll know that I'll have all three of the kiddos with me. And it just helps me make better decisions that I'm not having to flake out on later, because I don't like doing that. So once again, I'm going to go ahead and add my meal for the day before I move on to Thursday. And on Thursday, we are actually getting together with some friends that we don't normally get to spend time with. So I am just going to make a note first of my son's OT and speech therapy that he's got earlier in the day, as well as place this really darling sticker that I found that talks about spending times with friends. And like I just mentioned, we're going to be spending time with some friends, and this is actually a really great example of, placing a sticker somewhere and realizing, wait a minute, I don't like where that goes. So these stickers are great. As you can see, I'm just peeling it right back up and putting it in a new place that I desire. You just re-stick it on. It's not going to pull up away from the paper, which can be really annoying. It's going to stick smoothly. So I'm just going to go ahead and add my information to my sticker. It looks great. And then just add my meal planning sticker. Even though we're going to be out of the house, then I make a note of it so that I know, hey, you're going to be out of the house. Change your plans accordingly. And just like that, we have reached Friday, the weekend, but we're parents, so that doesn't really mean much to us. But nonetheless, we're going to go ahead and add our sticker with our meal plan on it. Just make sure that instead of bailing on our meal plan altogether, we stick to it. And even on a Friday, we make a homemade dinner, even if it's just frozen pizzas. We're not having frozen pizza this weekend, but it's happened before. In addition to that, I don't think we have much going on Saturday other than potentially doing some grocery shopping. I'm going to talk things over with Chris just to make sure that he doesn't see anything on our schedule. So for now, we're just going to slap on a meal planning sticker. If things change and we decide that we're going to do our grocery shopping on Saturday, I'll add a little reminder into there to make sure that I'm prepped with my meal list before then. But other than that, I'm just going to go ahead and move on to Sunday, where again, I'm going to add my meal sticker. As well as I found these really, I love the font in these stickers, which is what got me, especially the one that says church. We do volunteer at our church in the local children's ministry, so I decided I didn't like that there. I'm going to switch that around. Just adding this little sticker as well as the time that I'm serving just helps me stay on top of my game, especially since this week I'm not supposed to be on the schedule, but I volunteered to be on the schedule a little bit extra. So again, it's days like this, things like this that help when I write these things down. I realize that this is just off camera as I'm editing this, but I am just putting away some of the stickers that I didn't use from the sticker book and just opening my planner and giving it a once over. And while I like it, I'm not entirely pleased with it because my left side seems just a little bit more heavy than my right. So I just went through my sticker book and found this really adorable sticker that says Friday to kick off the weekend. Even though we're at home with littles, it's okay, we can celebrate that. As well as this really cute sticker that says payday. My husband is paid weekly, so went ahead and put that on the corner. It's a really cute corner sticker that looks really nice, and there's my hair in the way. But there it is. That's my weekly spread. So if you guys like this video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up, and if you're new here, please make sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye!